You got to learn to be alone. Simple as that. You got to learn to be alone if you want to know yourself, if you want to grow fast, if you really want to get to know others. See, the more we get to know ourselves, the more time we spend with ourselves, the more we realize what we like, what we don't like, our tendencies, our bad habits, our good habits, our negative thoughts, our positive thoughts. And now, if you don't have to spend time by yourself, you're not in good company, okay? It just means you're not facing certain things in your life or in yourself that you really like. And that's fine. But avoiding it, you're never gonna conquer yourself. And if you can't conquer yourself, you can't conquer anything else. You can't. Because if you can't rely on yourself to take the lead when it's necessary, then how are you gonna lead any other people? How are you gonna lead any other men? How are you gonna be in the front line if you're not reliable with yourself? And I truly believe that we learn more about ourselves the more time we spend with ourselves. I'm out here, I'm crushing this back workout right now. It's just me. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been here since like 4:50. And I just think to myself, as a lot of things are growing in my life as I keep progressing. It's been 8 months since I've been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's the snowball effect. You start hitting this momentum. And it wasn't always easy, and it doesn't get any easier. I just get better at it. And so I'm seeing momentum catch up. I'm seeing momentum, like the snowball pile up. And I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see different things. I'm starting to see people act differently. And it's proving to me, man, when you stay very consistent with something that's very hard, obviously it's gonna pay off. But most of you guys aren't following through. You're not fucking following through. You're not willing to spend that time alone. It's so important to spend time alone. I'm alone a lot. Either I'm with myself, I'm coaching a client, texting people, but the majority of the time, it's me and my dog. And some people might say, well, I'm socially awkward and things like that. And I truly believe that comes from a lack of confidence of being yourself. If you are confident being you, then you'll go around people and just be like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Cool, awesome, yeah. I mean, this is who I am. Like, I have really nothing to hide. I think if you have a lot of skeletons in your closet, if you're not really happy with the person you look in the mirror, if you're not proud of that person, if you do things that are guilty, then you're just definitely not gonna be very social. You're definitely not gonna be calm and cool around people. And so we develop this person through isolation. Isolation is one way of getting closer to God. You know, when Jesus went and fasted and walked by himself like 40 days, he was always tempted. And I feel like that's what happened to me these past 8 months. The more time I spent alone, the more I try to get away from my vices, my vices were big with sex. Sex was a huge vice of mine. And so I just staying in my lane, saying no to that, saying no to this, staying in my lane. Food wasn't really a vice for me. Alcohol, not really. Smoking weed, no. You know, it's so... When you're by yourself, you get to really look at yourself, and I highly recommend coach. I coach myself. Don't do that, Alex. Hey, we have a bigger purpose. Wake up, Alex. Get that meal in, Alex. Yo, hit that workout. Do 4 more reps. 4 more reps. Wake up early, Alex. Wake up early. Go to bed early, Alex. Don't fucking hang out with that chick, bro. Just stay focused. Stay focused. And so being alone, I'm coaching myself. Come on, don't do this. Come on, that. Coach. That way, I'm just guiding myself. I'm being my best friend. I'm being my coach. I'm being my mentor. I'm allowing God to guide me. And I'm like, yo, just stick to this. Do your scripture. Wake up. Write in your journal. Get back to that client. Post that video. Post that content. Someone needs your help. Make a YouTube video. Somebody needs your help. And so as I'm growing and finding out more things about myself, I just want you to think about where you are in life right now. And the whole reason you are where you are is because you're allowing yourself to slip through the cracks. You're giving yourself a way out, man. Like I'm just not trying to give myself a way out. I'm not trying to take a shortcut. I'm not trying to get where I want to go fast. I'm just enjoying the journey. I'm going through the journey. Do I enjoy every process of it? No, but I want to build character. See, if your goal was to build character, if your goal was to build courage, integrity, honor, and consistency, and persistent, and become that motherfucker that doesn't fucking miss, Okay? That motherfucker that doesn't miss. That's why every day I wake up at 3 o'clock and I post on my Instagram story. 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm not fucking missing. I'm gonna show people what consistency really is all about. I want people to say, this motherfucker doesn't miss. I want people to wake up and check. I know people are checking just to see if I miss. I know they're checking. I'm like, he can't keep this up. That's not healthy. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. How much sleep is he getting? 4 or 5 hours, 6? That's not good enough. That's not healthy for you. He can't do this for a very long time. Motherfuckers, watch me. Watch me. And they wonder why I look the way I look. They wonder, how do I stay in shape? They wonder, how can I keep going? Motherfucker, number one, I got God in my life, okay? I can't do any of this without fucking Jesus. None of it. None of it. All glory to Him. All glory to Him. He gives me the strength. I don't miss a phone call with Him. No. That's probably one of the most important. That is the most important phone call every single morning. At 3:30 in the morning, that's me and Him on the phone. Hi, Jesus. And we're just talking. And He gives me the strength. He gives me the courage. He gives me the certainty that, hey, I'm guiding you in the right direction. That's Him blessing me. God bless you. I know. Know yourself and speak to God. Know yourself. Get to know yourself. And get under construction. Now, and when you say, I'm just working on myself. Motherfucker, working on yourself means putting yourself through pain and suffering. It means dieting down. It means hitting these early morning workouts. It means going harder at your work. It means going harder at your business. It means being the best that you can be of yourself. You know, I got off the phone with a guy, a potential customer, yesterday. You know, he's 35 years old. He's a truck driver, and he was a past drug addict. He was a past drug addict. And we were talking, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm shy right now. My trucking business failed, and so I'm just back to working with this guy. And it's just like, I don't know why. And I'm like, bro, you're not. First of all, he didn't have a vision for his family. He's like, do you want a family? He's like, no, I'm not responsible enough to have a family. He's 5 years old. I'm like, in my head, you need to fucking get disciplined, and you just need the right people in your life, man. I get it. Like, drugs fuck you up. Drugs fuck you up. Trust me. I've been down that road where it's very easy to just let drugs take over your life. And it's not the answer, obviously. That's why the gym has always been my drug, okay, the endorphins. But I realized, I'm like, man, like, you just need to trust me. But he didn't trust me because he's been scammed before. He said, I've been scammed in the past. I really don't want to pay because I just been scammed, and I feel like you're going to run with my money. And it just goes to show, I'm like, bro, you have me on TikTok, you have me on Instagram, bro, here's my personal number. Like, but it just goes to show, if you've been scammed before, if you meet somebody, it's like, take a chance. Take a fucking chance, you know? But it just goes to show, if you never take the opportunity that's in front of you, he just missed out on a phenomenal opportunity to turn his life around. But because in his past, he's been fucked over, he's allowed it to affect his future. How many of you are letting your past affect your future? When people ask me, hey, what did your ex-girlfriend teach you? I'm like, look, my last relationship was horrible, but I wish nothing but the best for her. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here in Gainesville. So I'm nothing but grateful for that relationship. All right? It taught me that I wasn't the man that I needed to be in life. And that's fine. But I'm not going to hold it against every other girl that I meet. All right? Spend some time with yourself and really fucking be real with yourself. Much love.